at the Jackson County Public Library. Welcome to our bonus summer book roundup. So we already did one book roundup all about animal stories for our summer learning program. The theme this year is Tales and Tales. So that video covered everything about this kind of tale, but we didn't include anything about young adult books. If you're looking for something to read that's even more difficult than the chapter books that you're used to, you might be ready for some young adult books. Our young adult collection does not have very many books about this kind of tale, but there are lots of books about the other kind of tale, a fairy tale. A fractured fairy tale is a story that takes a traditional fairy tale like Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty and retells it in a different way. So maybe the story will be told from a different character's point of view, like the wolf or the dragon or the evil stepmother. Maybe the story will take place in the modern day and be set in a city instead of in a castle. You can find examples of fractured fairy tales in all of our storybook yoga videos and some of the videos from last summer's summer learning program. But we haven't talked about any of the young adult fractured fairy tales. So that's what this video is for. The Shadow Queen by C.J. Redwine, a retelling of Snow White. The Land of Stories series by Chris Colfer. We have this whole entire series about Alex and Connor Bailey who venture into the Land of Stories, and they encounter lots and lots of characters from all different fairy tales. The Prince of the Pond by Donna Jo Napoli, a retelling of The Frog Prince. The Princess Tales series by Gail Carson Levine, which are retellings of all different fairy tales, some of them that you might not have heard of before. This one, The Princess Test, is a retelling of The Princess and the Pea. Touch of Gold by Annie Sullivan, a retelling of the King Midas Greek myth. The Wager by Donna Jo Napoli, a retelling of Don Giovanni. The Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Meyer. Each book in this series is a retelling of a different fairy tale. Winter is a retelling of Snow White. Scarlet is a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. And Cinder is a retelling of Cinderella. The Sleeper and the Spindle by Neil Gaiman, a retelling of Sleeping Beauty. Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly, a retelling of Cinderella. The Captive Maiden by Melanie Dickerson, another retelling of Cinderella. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page, based on The Wizard of Oz. And The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, which is inspired by 1001 Nights. Those are just a few of the many, many fractured fairy tales and fairy tale inspired stories that we have in our young adult collection. You can find a book list of all of these plus other fractured fairy tales in the link below the video. Bye everybody!